It was Dublin really that lifted the G at that particular time. That's when the revival started, and we followed Kerry, and it lifted the Kerry game as well.
In 1974, Dublin was amazing, the flags, the colour and all that. For teams like Kerry, then Dublin became the team to beat.
It was kind of, I suppose, urban versus rural. Great friendships developed as well between both teams, there's no doubt about that.
So tell me, lads, about one of the hidden histories of the rivalry of Kerry and Dublin football.
Well, Marty, in 1975, I found myself working in Kerry here. I worked for a Cliff for a few months and then went looking for someone to train with. And I ended up training with a group of guys here in Kerry, of which Jimmy was one.
Both of us were very like-minded about fitness, and we were both fanatics in fitness. It was more than just Gaelic football we were training for Kerry and Dublin. We were training out of the sheer enjoyment of it as well. Yeah.
So pass the ball and then go.
No, well, Jimmy thought he was the fastest man in the world, you know. So the reason he wanted to train with me, because I was the only fella that could beat him.
I know. John O'Keefe came into the gym in Tarbert one day, and Bernard was doing a circuit, and I was timing him, and John O'Keefe couldn't believe it. And he said to me, "You might rue that day yet." Probably right.
We came back and beat Kerry twice, so for us that was a big deal. And I think for playing the Dublin team, it was like a fairy tale. So that whole thing came about, and probably one of the greatest football teams of all time then was born out of that Kerry team. I think Jimmy and I marked each other once, and I can remember standing down on the huge stand, and Jimmy was trying to bore me to death, so that when the ball came in, I'd be, you know, that I'd be asleep. And
yeah.
It pretty much worked, I think, that time. It was taken off.
We bought this pitch back in the 70s, and then we ran a carnival every year in order to pay for the pitch. So in 76, we were training in Ballybunion, and I told Bernard that there was a great dance on in Finoog. Didn't tell him it was inside in the tent, so he should come to it.
Actually, we were both went and drinking. We were both on the dry because we were good boys, and Jimmy introduced me to Maria.
Mary Keane Stack, who was a local girl from the Stole. She was a very good friend of mine, and they spoke to each other and arranged to meet in Dublin, and that started that great romance.
Was it love at first sight in Finoog for Bernard Brogan?
It was, yeah, yeah. As I said, the way Jimmy's after, that was like an ad for a matchmaking service now. So Jimmy's going to change his name to Dan Paddy Andy with politics.
And then that ended up in marriage, and ended up now with producing 3 great footballers, Alan, Bernard and Paul. And I'm convinced that if Dublin will win, they're going to make major contributions. In a strange way, I will wind up contributing to Kerry's defeat tomorrow if Dublin will win.
If he falls out with the Kerry people down here, then he can always come to Dublin, and we look after you, Jimmy, up there, and make sure you've got a safe seat in Dublin.